My name is Rose Justice. I'm an 18-year-old volunteer pilot for the Air Transport Auxiliary, or ATA. Our country is at war. My job is to ferry planes across countries to the soldiers. My boyfriend, Nick, is also part of the war effort, but I can't tell you about his job because it is top secret. He did ask me to marry him before his last mission, though. You can read more about this part of my life in Elizabeth Wayne's book, Rose Under Fire. As you progress through my introduction, you'll find out that while ferrying a plane from Paris to England, I managed to get into a little bit of trouble. Actually, it was a whole lot of trouble. I was captured and had no idea where I was going. After hours of waiting, I was finally allowed water, and along with about 400 other women, a small bit of soup. We had to use ditches for our bathrooms in front of everyone else. We progressed to a room to get different clothes, and even a horrifying full body search. Once we had our clothes, we had to sew numbers on them. I was no longer Rose Justice, ATA pilot. I became known as 51498, my prison number. Our hair was cut. We were completely bald. Everyone was put in quarantine for days after their arrival at the concentration camp. After my time was up, I was sent to work in a building resembling a factory. My job was assembling wires. It took a little while, but eventually I realized I was making wiring devices for bombs that were being used against my fellow Americans in war. I couldn't bring myself to keep doing this. I just couldn't make it happen. I was placed in isolation and beaten horribly. I will always have scars from these beatings. This was only the beginning of the horrible things that I, along with thousands of other people, faced on a daily basis in concentration camps during this time period. Please continue to read my story and the story of the women that I spent time with in Elizabeth Wayne's book, Rose Under Fire.